Hey, my friends, how are you over here on YouTube? Are you coming in okay? I hope so. I just want to make sure that we don't have my phone up here in the middle of the screen for you guys like we did last time. And it really didn't want that. It was kind of like, I don't know what to do about that. I'm so sorry, but I think I figured it out better this time. Because when I'm on YouTube, I'm happy to talk to you guys so much. It's so great. But then sometimes when I get over here on TikTok, it's kind of like, I don't know where I am. I don't know what I'm doing. So we're getting ready to go live. So let me go live on TikTok here at the same time because we're talking about the 3 steps to success today. So welcome. Come on in. Hello, TikTok. How are you? I'm so glad that you're here today. So we've got some awesome stuff to cover. So I wanted to talk about the 3 steps to success. Now, here's the thing. Most of us know that we got millions and millions and millions of steps out there to follow for success. But in order for success to really happen, are you doing them in the right order? Are you? So I want to welcome you in here at YouTube and here at TikTok. If you see me going back and forth and around, it's because I'm trying to follow everything. So just ignore that when I go squirrel. But welcome in. Glad that you're here. When you get here, let me know where you're coming in from. And basically, most people think success starts with strategy. Right. I mean, that makes the most sense, doesn't it? Success, you have to have a strategy. Success starts with strategy, but no. Mm-mm. So they think when you learn the right system, the right marketing, the right plan, everything is just going to finally work. So today I'm going to share with you the 3 steps to success that you really don't know about. Because if you did, you'd already be successful, right? Absolutely. But in my experience, success doesn't come and it doesn't start with strategy. It actually happens in a completely different order. So you may want to take a note of this and write down the order because when you get these orders out of whack, it's not going to work for you. So it starts with alignment. Did you ever think about that? It starts with alignment. Alignment. The quiet power of alignment. So alignment is when your thoughts, your identity, your energy, your heart, and your actions are all moving in the same direction. That's alignment. And especially when you tap in with your higher power to start with and say, what do I need to say today? What do they need to hear from me today? You're in alignment. It's just like blah, 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 blah. So I have to say alignment is the number one first step. Most people forget that. It's kind of like it's hidden by the wayside. And when you're aligned, I just have to say everything feels calmer. Have you noticed that? Everything feels calmer, feels clearer, much less pressure. Things are more of an, oh, that's easy. I can do it attitude instead of, oh no, I don't know what they're talking about. I'm going to shut down. I can't do it. When you're in alignment, it just starts to flow. It just starts to flow. And when you're out of alignment, you try to fix it by doing more, by going back into that craziness of more. Stress, rush. Confusion. And that's when you get overwhelmed, isn't it? How easy do we get overwhelmed in today's world already? Let's don't add that to our online digital marketing business or our social media post. We don't need that. We don't need that energy out there in the world. Your nervous system carries your emotional history of your experiences with money, stress, pressure, uncertainty, and even old survival patterns that you were brought up through with the past generations and your current generation. So when you help your body learn to relax around income, something remarkable starts to happen. And that's all in alignment. Your mind becomes more creative, opportunities become easier and show up more often, and you recognize them. Before, you're kind of like just flatten them, swatting them away like flies. So when opportunities show up, you start to recognize them, and decisions begin to come from clarity instead of fear. How have you ever done when you made a decision from a fear-based thinking? Not so good, did you? Mm-mm. So alignment starts with alignment. First step, most important, write it down. Alignment. You have to align yourself first. And again, let me go through this about alignment. When you're aligned is when your thoughts, your identity, your energy, your heart, and your actions are all moving in the same direction at the same time. And you can feel that. You can feel that calmness come over you. You really can. So the mind becomes more creative. Opportunities do show up for you that you just don't ignore. And those decisions that you're always here, yes, maybe no, maybe those decisions begin to come from clarity instead of doubt, anxiousness, and fear. So I want to talk to you for a minute about what helped me to make the decision to go ahead and purchase the Legacy Builder program that I'm sharing with you guys today. I loved that it was a proven for me, done for me, done for you digital system. I didn't know I could get that. I love that it was that. My nervous system, once I got it, started to relax out. Because when you're constantly trying to build everything from scratch, websites, products, marketing, it just keeps your nervous system in pressure mode. Always, always, always. But when you have a system that's already structured, that they go, here, there you go. It allows you to stay in that calm, aligned state while you grow, learn, and earn. Such a beautiful natural connection. So write it down. First off, alignment. First step, very, very, very important step. Usually we don't even get to that alignment part. We think it's just going to fall around someplace when it does. But no, you have to start focusing on that. What are you aligned with? What is your energy aligned with? What is your heart aligned with? What do you want to show up today for? Who do you want to help? What are you aligned with? Are you aligned with just trying to make money? Now, granted, I started that way too, but that doesn't work. I'm just telling you right now, that doesn't work. So let's go on to step 2. Are we ready? Are you prepared for this? Yeah, let me know how you're doing. So let me introduce myself to you, by the way. I've got off on talking to you about these 3 important steps to build success, and I just got crazy. So if you're here, tell me where you're coming in from. Say hello. Go ahead and hit the heart, hit the screen here on TikTok and send me those hearts and that love. I would absolutely love to see that. And same for you beautiful ones over here on YouTube. Making a comment or go ahead and follow me so that you know when I go live again the next time, because I skip around sometimes. I try to be consistent, but it doesn't always work. So if you're following me, you'll get a notice of the next time that I'm going to go live, either here on TikTok and on YouTube. So my friends, step 2. Step 2, that's to drive you to success and actually get you real results. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Expansion. Okay, so we got alignment. So you're all aligned. So why am I talking about expansion? So once alignment begins to happen, the next thing that naturally follows is expansion. What does expansion mean to you? What does it? New awareness. Expansion means new awareness, new identity, because you're showing up as a beautifully aligned person, and new possibilities because you're aligned and you're ready to be open to that. So if you can't grow if you stay contained in that same old identity that's created your current life. You're just stuck. You're stuck here, you're stuck here, you're stuck here. You can't grow if you stay in that identity. Have you tried? Have you tried to burst out? What happens? You go right back to, because you have a set point. You have an internal barometer that keeps you at a set point that will only let you elevate to a certain point. And then when you start to get back up past that, your built-in set point goes, no, 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 we're going to bring you back here. So how many times has it that you made a little extra and then all of a sudden something else extra showed up that took it back away from you? That's your set point. Where are you? Let's look at that. You can't grow if you stay contained inside of that same identity that you have created with your current life. Yeah, there's time for a change. You have to expand. So, one of the other things that I really love about the Legacy program is that it gives you room for expansion. Instead of feeling stuck, one narrow path, you begin to learn new digital skills. And no matter what age you are, you can learn. Look at me, I'm 77. I just turned 77, and I'm still learning. I learn something new every day. In fact, I get up, I wake up in the middle of the night, sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning with my iPad and my little notepad, and I'm writing down notes of what I've learned and what's coming through to me. So instead of being stuck in one narrow path, you begin learning new digital skills, new ways to serve people, and new ways that your income can flow, things I wasn't even aware of before I joined Legacy. And for me personally, the biggest expansion that happened was discovering the power of community. Now, I hear that word all the time, community. Well, I've always heard it all my life. Have never paid much attention to it. What do you do in your community? Are you part of your community? Community, community, community. But now I actually didn't understand it so well, and I understand it so much better. Through Legacy, I discovered a platform like School where people can gather, learn together, support each other, and grow. And I especially love it because I can build my own community for my own followers to come and find me there, and we grow together. So I would have not had that had I not joined Legacy. I wouldn't even been aware of it. So much I was unaware of that was there. And because when you're expanding, it's not just about learning something, it's about realizing there are whole new worlds you didn't even know existed. Are you ready for that? Are you ready? No matter what age you are, aren't you ready to expand? Like unfurl those wings of yours and just fly and soar high. There's nothing stopping you but you. Honestly, there's nothing holding you back but you. But you. Expansion of awareness is often what unlocks your next level of understanding, your next level of doing, your next level of being, your next level of having. So let me know in the comments here, somewhere in the comments, do you already have a community? Are you already part of a community that you just love? Is it growing for you? Is it one that you interact in, or is it just one that you've paid not attention to, like me, several times? The community inside of Legacy Builder has over 55,000 people in it. Now, can you imagine? Anytime any of us need anything, if you're in Legacy Builder, you just put a message in there in the community and you get help flying at you right and left. So there's no reason for you to be stuck, worried, upset about anything. Not only is the mentor in there all the time, you have support from so many beautiful heart-led people. So you got step 1, alignment. Step 2, expansion. You got it? You understand? These are important steps. You have to get them in the right order though. Alignment, then expansion. And then what do you think comes in for step 3? Yeah, strategy. There's where the strategy shows up. Down the step, down the line. And this is why strategy alone doesn't work. Only after alignment and expansion does the strategy really begin to work. You have to be aligned so you're ready to expand. And then this strategy will work. So here's the thing, two people can be having follow the exact same strategy, do the exact same thing exactly. Nothing changes, but they get different results. You've seen that, that. That's a Bob Proctor story from a long, long time ago. One person had a gym, opened here, this gym, and another person had a gym on the next block. One was doing really, really well, and the other one had to close its doors. Same exact strategy. It's just they weren't in alignment and they weren't able to show up with what they needed to for expansion, because the energy that you put out is the energy you get back. You know that. Thoughts are things. What are you thinking about? What are you bringing to you? Are you bringing alignment, expansion, and then your strategy? And because strategy then starts to flow effortlessly. It all starts to flow effortlessly, and it also amplifies who you are. So it doesn't create, strategy doesn't create who you are at all. It amplifies who you are. So until you get yourself aligned to start with, that's what you're going to put out. So I wanted to tell you what I found different in the legacy training compared to others that I've tried. And okay, now this is only me speaking from my own experience of what I've been through in my 77 years of experience and trying to do stuff online and offline, brick and mortar, all that kind of stuff. I've gone through a lot. And what I've done over and over and over, got burnt out. So legacy doesn't just give you the information and turn you loose. It gives you a structure, interactive training, regular mentorship. So you're not trying to figure it out alone, which I've been there many, many, many times. Plus, that huge community support group is always showing up for you if you need it. All of it makes implementing strategy so much simpler. Plus, you get that simple strategy to follow inside Legacy. You don't have to come up with your own strategy. You don't have to go, oh, well, I've gotten this part from this program before, and I've gotten this part from this program before, and I've gotten this part from this program before. So let me put this together, and I'm going to call that my strategy. How do you think that's going to work for you? It's not going to. It's not going to. So Legacy's already got the simple strategy set up for you to follow. So you don't have to come up with something out of the air. How many times have you done that? I've done that so much it's like, oh my gosh, I've done enough. So in order for abundance to show up, you have to have the vehicle. You have to have a vehicle for it to show up. So you get alignment, you get expansion, you get strategy. Where is that all going to live? This is why I'm talking to you so much about the Legacy Builder program. It lives right there. Absolutely. One thing I realized over time is that abundance usually flows through a vehicle. It's either a business, a service, or something that allows you to help other people. And for me, it's Legacy. Maybe for you, if you want to check it out, you can get my blueprint up here. Go on my link or comment in here, blueprint, and I'll send it to you. And check it out at your own leisure, at your own time. But it might be what you're looking for. 56 or so thousand people. It was what they're looking for here in Legacy. It's so interesting that it's called Legacy too. So the real order of growth, and I'm going to come back to that. So hang in there. I'm going to come back to that. So for me, you have to have it able to show up in a vehicle, right? Somewhere it's got to show up. It just has to. So I chose Legacy. And I'm glad that I did, because I got an alignment for it, and I got expansion of thinking about it, and then I got clarity, and I got the decision. I made the decision to get that. So the real order of growth looks like this: alignment, then expansion, and then strategy. And when those three really come together, results really actually start to appear. Which one do you feel like's working for you right now? Where are you? Are you in your own business? Are you trying to grow your business? Are you finding out what's working and what's not working? That could be expansion. That could be discovery, that could be exploration, but are you in alignment before you start with anything? So I found something I wanted to share with you. And this is just my own impression of interesting thing I found out about legacy. For me, because Spirit said do it. Okay, so when I first purchased it, I honestly didn't realize everything that was included. I mean, I didn't. I didn't. I just wanted some way to make money, I thought, because my retirement was dwindling. I needed some way to make money. And then I had that little nudge from Spirit. Why don't you look at this? So I did. Like, okay. So I looked at it. And as I began exploring about what's inside of there, I started discovering that there was so much more than I expected. I mean, more and more than what I expected. For example, now there's an English and Spanish bundle available, along with additional AI training. Now, that was an optional upgrade, and if someone wanted that, you could access both those versions. You didn't have to do it because what you get with your program is already so many that you're set. But what I appreciate about the program is that it continues to grow and expand when new tools and opportunities appear in the digital world. It's the most eye-opening realization for me was that something much deeper was going on actually. But because I'm in legacy already and in the training and have my automation system working for me, when something new shows up that we need to know about, it's automatically put there for us. And we're automatically getting a training on it or a interactive time to spend with our mentor on it so that we're not trying to figure things out on our very own. But then one day it just kind of hit me. The name Legacy, it's called Legacy. No, that's nice. That's cute. Legacy, whatever. Okay, it's its title. Well, it actually means something. And I went, okay, what do you, I get, sometimes I'm slow on the uptake. I just have to say, maybe a blonde thing. I don't know. But it's called Legacy for a reason. And I remember thinking, well, wait a minute. You mean I could actually grow into something meaningful enough that I could leave a legacy for my family? That's why it was named Legacy. It was a powerful moment for me. I went, wonder why I didn't see that before. Well, you don't see things until you're ready for them, do you? Now, I was doing my thing and we were just getting along just fine, but I really wasn't paying attention to why it was named Legacy. And because at its core, it's a high value digital product in a growing market that's in high demand, supported by automation and systems that's already set up for you. So it's like, okay, here you go. Have at it. So instead of trying to build everything from scratch, you can focus your time, your energy on learning, serving people, and taking consistent action, even if it's just a couple of focused hours a day of doing some income earning activity. So it's kind of like, okay, I'm really thrilled. And I wanted to share with you when we have these 3 steps to success and you don't realize what they are. And when you get them lined out, you want to include them and have them point you toward the right vehicle that's going to bring you the most bang for your buck because you've already lined out your 3 steps for success: alignment, expansion, and strategy. Strategy is not first, strategy is at the very last. And then what do you want to do with it? Do you want to make a little extra income? Do you want to see about building a legacy for a family? Or do you just want to learn how to promote yourself on social media or on any place else for whatever business you already have? It works for anybody, any age, any business, any career that you have. Absolutely. But you don't know it like me. I didn't know anything till I got inside of there. I'm like, whoa, look at this. Oh, well, that's pretty cool. Look at that. So, my friends, if you're curious about the simple digital path that I chose, to start building income online, just comment in here blueprint anywhere. Leave me the word blueprint or go up into my bio and click on those links and put your email in there and you'll get the blueprint. But if you comment blueprint, I'll send it to you. So you can explore it at your own time, at your own leisure. This whole thing is set up to please you, that you set your hours, you set your structure, you set your schedule. You don't have to go to that 9 to 5 anymore. Once you learn these skills and techniques here, once you master that, it replaces all that what you spent your time doing before. So my friends, thanks for being here. We weren't here very long. It's a busy rest of the day for you, I know, and for me. So I just wanted to step in here for a minute and let you know about the 3 steps that you need to know about to actually make success. So friends, thank you so much for being here. I love you, and I'll see you, what's today? Wednesday? Hopefully Friday. We'll see if I come on Friday. Like I said, it's really important for you to follow me here on both these channels, TikTok and YouTube, so you'll get the notice of when I'm going live again, because who knows? So my friends, thank you. I love you, and see you again very soon. Bye for now. Perfect. And YouTube, thanks for being here. You're awesome. I appreciate you being here. And see you soon. Bye.